Right. Good morning. Good morning. It is 2:41 a.m. I am on my way to the gym right now. Well, in all actuality, it's April 6th, 2020, 2:41 a.m. You know, it's come to my attention that the best thing that I've ever done was to reveal things that were maybe considered my secret shames, my secret life, things that's happened to us. The things that we're not the most proud of, but the thing that makes us the most who we are. And I would have to say that the proudest moment was talking about addictions to pornography, because that's considered normal when you've been in prison. Being inside a prison and incarcerated. These are all things that initially when I started talking about them was for no other reason other than to have freedom, right? Because sometimes our secrets can keep us captured, can keep us in bondage. And I remember the looks I would get from people would just be like, do you know what telling people stuff like this will do? Do you know what they'll think? Do you know what you're doing? And it's so funny because I was never saying or doing anything with the thought of what other people were thinking or what the other people were going to do. I simply did it at the time to get freedom from it. I didn't want to walk around with it. I remember I was going through this identity crisis. Like I wanted to be something that I was not. And not in the sense that I wasn't happy with who I was, but I thought that there was a perception about who I needed to be in order to get to where I needed to get to. And that is 100% derived from the fact I was holding on to things that I thought mattered in terms of how people would perceive me. Then I was sitting there, I was watching this show, and this lady was developing and building her business, and she noticed that the more and more she told her story, which was the background for why she was and who she was, the more and more she realized that the more she shared her story, not only did it release her, but it also allowed other people to trust her. And so now, when I think about it, my story is intended to uplift those who felt just like I did. It's intended to give them strength to say that you don't have to hide behind who you are, what you've done, where you come from. You can be proud of those things, because those things are what make you who you are, period.